one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bullet Crew.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one. All right, round 1 is underway. Here is the outstanding striker, the conditioned Doo-Ho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by knockout. They have come in round 1. We'll see how it goes for Doo-Ho Choi here tonight.
Straight punch lands.
Just misses with the left hook. Pretty good job blocking that attempt. Oh, a good lead right by Choi.
What a beautiful jab landing there.
Get your range back. Get out of there. Let's go. Move those feet.
Straight right is there. Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Back to the overhand now. That one's good. Choi gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot.
Lands a quick jab. Oh, nice.
Nice body shot.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind it.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Left hook to the head. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Single collar tie now. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it.
Beautiful body kick.
Just missed with the leg kick. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Just out of the range with that right hand. And that one certainly found the target. Flipped him with the jab. Good work blocking the knee. Oh man, that kick looked like it hurt. Under a minute now to go. Oh man, that could have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter. All right, doing work with the jab. Another strike to the body, continuing to invest there, and some bruising starting to develop.
Well, John, you can tell they had a game plan. Invest in the body early, and let's see how it pays down the line. Right now, you can start to see it's paying dividends.
20 seconds left. Lands the side kick now. Final seconds of round one. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Round two coming up next.
Let's relax. Great job with those combinations last week. I want you to stick with the striking game. You're destroying them like that.
All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round, DC. I don't care how strong your core is, you can't take too many more of those body kicks.
John, you can't train for that. I mean, you cannot train to take those types of body kicks. They start to really wear at your gas tank, and then you start to make mistakes. When you take that many body kicks, you start making mistakes, and before you know it, the fight's over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Circling towards the left now. Oh, defense into offense, shot blocked. Counter hook is good. Big power shot there.
Another strike to the head lands.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Right idea, wrong execution. The counter right is no good. Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future.
Let's work, guys. Come on.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Choi.
That was okay. Nice strike.
Nice connection with pretty strong jab there by the Korean Super Bowl. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Just misses with the jab there. shot is blocked by Choi. Man, that's a stinging jab. You can tell he's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah, and I mean, it's popping over and over. He's throwing it, and he's a boxer, so he throws it from a little bit of a different stance. So it's not something the MMA fighters used to see.
Trying to kick the leg out. 2 minutes now to go. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Choi.
He lands another punch to the head.
Nice, good. Keep that pressure there. About to break.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, beautiful combination. Oh, looked like he might have been in range, but misses with the kick. Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
Well, you don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent looking lost, this is what you expect. He is that good in this singular skill. He got on 4-ounce gloves. Take this dude down. Don't box him. He's too good at it.
All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory.
Choi's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. 20 seconds to go, round 2. Final seconds here of round 2. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys going to kick the sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Choi gets tattooed by that stiff jab. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. An uppercut landed. He went high on that one.
Oh, big knee to the body. So the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys. Oh, he is hurting for certain.
It's a good right hand right there.
Nice straight right lands.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, now lands a kick to the body. Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Hard shots landing on both sides here. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most stiffed on all these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Choi gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. So the blood really starting to flow. Oh, there's a kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Just touching him with the jab. And they separate after exiting the clinch. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight. Nice job blocking that punch.
Throwing that jab, no good. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Choi's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. He's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, he's being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
His opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, lands another beautiful.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
Oh, nice.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose. Stay.
1 minute. Well, at this point, hard. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Back to the feet now. Huge block there. Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's gonna put him to sleep.
Oh, he's hurt. Under 20 seconds now to go.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Fighters separate from the clinch now.
Oh, man, that leg's all beat up.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, nice straight punch there by Choi.
Oh, nice right hand, John.
Good. Keep the pressure on. You're doing good.
Beautiful block there.
Landed that left hook. Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Choi. Misses with the left hook.
Can't take many of those. You better check.
Choi's not making things easier on the opponent right now, continuing to target that damaged nose, and that strike certainly found the target. Oh, he's got him hurting here. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one.
Oh!
Both guys appeared to land there. Lands a nice jab there. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh!
Big left hook coming. It's blocked. He's had that jab in his opponent's face all night long as he lands another one there. DC, I know you wish you had reached like this. Nice punch there by Choi. Oh, he's in trouble. Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exceeded. Oh!
You hurt him again, bro.
Head kick attempt, but the fighter got the right hand up.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single cow tie.
All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. The Korean Superboy going for the leg kick. He does not connect. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempt. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
Choi's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to watch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Oh, nice body shot.
Choi gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. Gotta raise that guard.
You gotta get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you gotta forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep your elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face. Every time, you're gonna just get more and more swollen.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, man, that cut not in a good place, and it's not getting any better. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
It's only going to get worse. You have to be smart with your exchange.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round.
Oh, nice hook. Nice leg kick.
Left hook to the head, it's blocked.
Let your hands go.
Fighter lands a kick to the head now. Choi's left leg is now compromised. Perhaps it was that last kick, but clearly you can see he is dealing with a limp, and that could be a storyline that continues as this fight rolls on.
He's cut. Give him the elbow.
Circling to his right.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Oh, big left hand there.
Let's get that cage control. Let's go.
It got checked.
Oh, the roundhouse kick lands.
Big shot lands for both guys.
End this fight. End it.
Just out of range with that right hook. Takedown defense is there.
Control that clinch. Get control of his head.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Right on the button.
Good strikes. Keep going forward.
And now some separation. He's got that single collar tie.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Lands a nice straight.
Pressure on. Everything's landing.
Well-placed kick there by the Korean Superboy. Man, he is unrecognizable as far as that midsection is concerned. Might have a fractured rib. He's going to be urinating blood for a week.
This dude's in trouble. He's in trouble. Hey, for as bad as it is right now, and this fight may get stopped because of this damage, tomorrow will be much worse. This guy does not have much fun to look forward to in the next few days. Ooh, the head kick lands.
I need you to pay attention. Protect yourself. Look for your shot.
Just out of range with that right hand. Oh, how clean is that jab by Choi?
Hurry, you gotta hurry. Go after that cut. Go after that cut. Strike.
Work, guys.
Side kick is true.
That's all he got is his left hand. Protect.
2 minutes and counting to go in this fight. It's amazing. One calf kick can do so much damage. Starting to show some signs of bruising there.
It's already starting to limit him.
Looking to land the right just out of range. Both fighters throwing heat now.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
You be first.
Oh, this could do it. Hook lands.
He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing those nice, beautiful punches.
Fighters separate from the clinch.
You're winning the round. Let's go.
Again. Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover.
Let's go.
Well,
More.
no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight. Nice combination.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Battle back.
15 seconds to go. All right, so the blood continues to be a major factor in this fight, and I think at some point the referees... Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Doo-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary proposition.